Definitely makes me like a teacher's pet or like unpopular hot take, whatever. But I've always been a teacher's pet, always will be. I actually love the week between Christmas and New Year's because I love the time to reflect on the previous year and look ahead and plan for the next year. So with no further ado, I present to you all of the unhinged things I've done to prepare for a successful year. I'm a real estate agent. So first and foremost, I set a specific units and volumes goal. So that means I set out the number of houses that I want to sell, and then I project my average sale price and calculated the total sales volume based upon that. So this year I am pushing to sell 75 houses, which would be a new record for me. I'm expecting my average sale price to increase by 3%. So that would put my volume at just shy of 30 million, 29.9 million. Something else I've been doing since the moment I got my real estate license is creating a poster to visually track those goals. Let's go on a field trip. I'll show you this year's. I haven't finished filling it out yet, but basically my 2026 one will look exactly like this with obviously different numbers, different goals spelled out on the side. And then I decided to just break it out by quarter and not try to do monthly this year. Next, I laid out a detailed marketing plan for the year. This was actually done in September or October. I did this a while back, but we printed out a full like jumbo calendar for the year and used color-coded sticky notes to make sure that my marketing is all balanced throughout the year. We do events, pop buys, which is where we like drop little goodies on people's porches, mailers, which is like mailing out a chief schedule or a market analysis on people's homes, and then 10 postcards. And we have a date and plan for every single item. Field trip number 2. This was last year's plan, which we basically executed to a T. And then this is 2026. So I'm gonna swap these out this week. I wrote out a monthly and annual budget for both my business and my personal life. So this looks like X number of dollars for the year will be spent towards travel, which works out to X number of dollars per month. X number of dollars per year will be spent on closing gifts, which works out to an average of X number of dollars per closing. Really detailed on both of these. And the real key is sticking with them. My business one I've been doing for 2 or 3 years, and we have stuck with that pretty religiously, which is really helpful to analyze the exact return on investment on everything that I do. My personal one, I will let slide sometimes. So this year I am like adamant that I'm going to follow through every single week on logging every single transaction. This is probably my least favorite one, but I met with my accountant to lay out a tax strategy. Again, this was several months ago. We did this a while back to kind of project out for 2026. But this is things like, I am an S Corp and I pay myself a salary. Should we adjust the salary this year? Should we adjust retirement contributions? Is there a way that we can optimize write-offs when it comes to my vehicle? Boring things like that. But thankfully, other people enjoy this. So God bless accountants. My favorite one, have planned out vacation destinations and dates. Not everything's booked, but it's on the calendar. So I know where we're going roughly and what dates we're going to be gone. This is so important to me because if I don't do this in advance, they just won't happen. And travel and experience is so huge for me. And if I don't leave my house and travel, I just won't stop working. This is the only way for me to take my foot off the gas a little bit and try to keep myself well rested and energized to like be the best agent I can be. Okay, and lastly, setting specific personal goals. These are basically just as specific as my business goals. This is things like the dollar amount I want to have in my retirement by the end of the year, the dollar amount I want to have in my emergency fund by the end of the year, how many Pilates classes I want to attend, how many books I want to read, things like that. So yeah, I'm a lot of fun at parties. I'm just kidding. But this is the way that I build my life and make sure that like life doesn't run me, that I run my life, and that I can confidently sit here at the end of 2025 and say that I lived the life I wanted to live this year. And I really believe it's because I'm this intentional in this pocket of time at the end of each year, setting all these things out. Most of these things have been a part of my life for a long, long time and really served me well. So comment if you think I'm the most boring person in the world. Happy New Year.